Welcome to the Day 1 instructional video series. In this short video, you'll learn a couple of different ways to start a new journal entry. First, open Day 1. This is the main menu. At the upper right of the screen, you'll see a large plus sign. Tap that. The next screen is what we call Write Mode, W-R-I-T-E, not R-I-G-H-T, as evidenced by the typewriter that has appeared on the screen. Here, type something. When you're finished, tap Done. This takes you back to Read Mode, where you can review what you've written. Note at the bottom of the screen, a timestamp and a date stamp have been added to the journal entry. If you're happy with this, you can move on, but if you're not happy with it, you need only tap the Edit button to go back into Write Mode and type something more or edit what you've already placed there. When you're finished, type Done. Back in Read Mode, if you're happy with what you see, you can then tap Timeline to exit the entry altogether. Note at the top of the timeline, you see the new entry that you've written. That's it, that's all. It's very simple. Now, tap the menu button at the top left to go back to the menu. Note the large camera icon at the top left of the screen. Let's tap that so that we can start a new entry by adding a photo from the camera roll. Here you see there's a number of options. Last photo taken is really popular, but in this instance, I know that I don't want the last photo that I took, and I'm going to choose from the library. And I'm going to go into my camera roll, and I'm going to grab a picture of my great-nephew. And I didn't take this picture today, so I'm being given an option to use the entry date and time of the photo. Otherwise, the entry that I make will be the current date and time. And I'm going to say, no, I don't want to use the photo date and time. Okay. It might look as though the photo didn't get added, but if you will swipe the little edit bar above the keyboard to reveal the second screen, you can see a thumbnail. The presence of this thumbnail means the photo has been added. So I'm going to type something here, although it's not necessary. It's perfectly okay to have a journal entry that consists just of a photo. And I'm going to tap Done because I don't want to do anything else. Note that we can now see the picture, and again, timestamp and date stamp at the bottom of the entry. If I want to reveal the photo in its entirety, I need only tap it once in the middle to go into full screen mode for the photo. So when I'm finished with this entry, I tap Timeline to go back to the timeline, and we are done. Now you know how to create a new entry by tapping the plus sign in the menu, and also how to create a new entry by tapping the camera in the menu. Also note, when you are in Timeline, there is a plus sign at the top right of the screen. You can tap that any time to start creating a new entry. And any new entry will be time and date stamped with the current date and time, although you do have the option to change that, and we will cover that in a subsequent video. Also note, when you are in Read Mode with any entry, there's a plus sign at the bottom of the screen. You can tap that at any time to start creating a new entry. So there are a number of ways. I'm going to delete that because there's nothing in it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please have a look through our catalog to see which other videos might be useful to help you learn how to use Day 1. Thank you.